everyone, I am Gretchen, aka Gertie from Blog for Better Sewing, and Henry and I, come here Henry, Henry and I are here today to talk about hemming a circle skirt. Oh, no? No, you're not into it? Okay, he's not into it. So the thing about hemming a circle skirt that makes it especially difficult is that it's curved at the bottom instead of being straight up and down, like a straight skirt or a full gathered skirt that's gathered into a waistband. It makes it difficult to hem, and I saw a couple of you mention wanting to make this as your first dress, so I thought it'd be a good idea to cover this topic because I found this to be the most challenging part of this dress, and like I always say, I don't consider myself an expert, but I did look at a couple different options for how to do this, and I came up with one that I was happy with, so I thought I would share it. So, the first thing you're going to want to do, as you can see, I've already hemmed this dress, but I'm just going to sort of go backwards and show you how I did it. Now, the way I figured out what length I wanted my dress was, I am generally very particular about the length of my skirts. I like them to be about 24.5 inches. So I already know what length I wanted mine. If you don't know, I would recommend going to your closet and measuring one that you like the length of and figuring it out from there. Or you can just mark it on your skirt when you're wearing it. So the next thing I did was put it on my dress form. As you can see, it was unhemmed. I let it hang there for about a day because with a full circle skirt like this, you're going to have parts of the skirt that are on the bias. And when something is on the bias, it stretches down. And this skirt was crazy. I don't know if it was like I didn't cut it out right or I fiddled some with the length, and so I don't know if I got sort of an uneven hem or it was just the bias stretching out of whack, but it was all over the place. It was really jagged up and down. So what I did was I measured, so let's pretend it's 25 inches now, or 24.5 inches now that I have hemmed it, but let's say I wanted it to hem it up to 22 inches. So I'm taking my measuring tape. What I would just do is measure down to 22 inches. There it is right there. And take a pin, and I'm going to put it in there. So that's 22 inches. And the next thing I'm going to want to do is mark it all around at that height. So the thing that I found to do is to mark that spot on a wall, like right here, where I am, and, okay, I gotta go grab a pencil. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I've got my pencil, and I'm going to go up against this wall, against this molding on my door here, and I'm going to hold that pin against the wall, and I'm going to mark that level. Just real light in pencil there. Hopefully my landlord won't mind. That is marked there. And so now what I want to do is keep turning this around on the dress form and keep marking that 22-inch mark. And just sort of holding it out there. And just keep turning it around. And just every couple inches, I'm going to mark that spot with pins. But I'll show you what I've done here. I'm just marking it every now and then. Maybe every 3 inches with a pin like that. Just holding it up against to that mark. So I have it 22 inches all the way around. So I hope that makes sense, and I'll go on to the next part.